Good morning, everyone. Today, I will talk about Concerns and Consolidations by Pope John Paul II. In this chapter, the term concern and consolidation sum up the thrust of Pope John Paul's papacy in the period of 1981. This was the time when Vatican appeared anxious about many aspects of church life and made strong efforts to reinforce and consolidate traditional teachings. It is in here that it was stated some of the concerns of Pope John Paul about capitalism and his main topic, solidarity for the poor. John Paul took numerous pastoral visits each year to various parts of the world. On many of these occasions, he took out the opportunity to speak out strongly against injustices of various kinds. In the first period of his pastoral visits, he spoke out strongly on the issue of political oppression and even challenged governments directly. But on the latter part, he seems stayed quiet or muted. Maybe it relates to us on the ongoing concern of Rome about the excesses of liberation theologians and the Vatican's sustained efforts to counteract their influences. And some of the concerns of the Pope, he was outraged in the face of regimes that were bluntly oppressive, and he feared that the Church's role might be reduced to that of the working for political and economic liberation. Most especially, it is seen in the Marxist system. And another one is the instrumentalization of the gospel and to its subjection for ideology. And he also warned that the priests and members of religious communities not to confuse their role with the political organizers when he said, "Remember that you are not social directors, political leaders, or officials of a temporal power. There is injustice and equitable distribution of foods and freedom of expression of opinion." So here we can